It's an uncompromising standard of his practice. He never meets any of his clients. He doesn't speak with them, or for that matter, communicate in any direct fashion. It's his policy. But I am his sole representative, and he is my only employer. And as such, I have full authorization to speak on his behalf on all his matters of business.
1990년대 말 미국의 포틀랜드. 세상의 얼굴을 드러내지 않고 의뢰를 해결하는 천재살인 탐정의 조수 겸 변호사 스티브 알로. 그는 의뢰를 받기 위해 LA에서 포틀랜드로 왔고 제로의 실력에 대한 일화를 의뢰인에게 말해주고 있습니다.
Prior to this day, my employer had never heard of this missing man, knew nothing about him. After just 1 hour of desk work, without ever leaving the house.
Yes. You know, it's of the utmost importance.
의뢰인의 이름은 그레고리 스타크. 사업가인 그는 중요한 금고 열쇠를 도난당했고 정체불명의 협박범에게 그 빌미로 돈을 뜯기고 있었죠. 데릴 제로의 거처는 삼엄한 보안 속에 세상으로부터 완벽하게 감춰져 있었습니다. 천재적인 직관과 추리 능력을 가졌지만 괴팍한 면모를 동시에 가지고 있는 데릴 제로.
I've been awake for 3 days. 3. What the guy in Portland want?
Blackmail. You wouldn't be the first hound down this trail.
Who?
Clearberg?
제로는 다른 사설 탐정, 특히 클리어버그라는 업체는 통찰력도 없고 사생활을 캐고 돈이나 뜯는 저열한 곳이라고 경멸합니다.
Okay, Gregory Stark. How desperate? Scale of 1 to 10.
Bordering on manic.
Do I need to go there?
Oh, I think you'd want to check it out. There isn't too much to go on here.
I'd have to go there?
Yep. I don't like it. He wouldn't tell me what's in the box. From what I could piece together, it sounds like some sort of financial record, but he didn't want to tell me.
So, whatever it is he's hiding, he keeps it in a safe deposit box, but then he keeps the key to the box cleverly hidden in his key ring with his car keys and his house keys.
I'm just telling you what he said. So anyway, about a year ago, he loses his keys. They had a gold-plated Swiss Army knife attached to them. A couple of days pass. He gets a little panicky.
Flight 2064 to Portland. Harold Burgess.
Then on June 23rd, he gets a letter at the office. It comes FedEx, stamped personal and confidential. Sender's name marked as past due collections.
Ooh, that's nice.
Laser printed, not very long. Starts out, Mr. Stark, I have evidence linking you to your crime.
스타크에게 보내는 협박 편지에는 $100,000를 구체적인 동선과 시간을 정해서 돈을 지정 장소로 가져다 주라는 지시가 있었죠.
He's done it 7 times so far. He gave me copies of all the letters which are in a file that I'm putting in your briefcase with the case file. Now there's a drop scheduled for tomorrow. I told him unless he heard otherwise from me, he should plan to go through with it.
Good.
You know, there's a pretty severe lack of information problem here, and he won't say much.
I'm thinking maybe I should get in touch with Hodgmeyer for this case.
제로는 다른 나라나 도시로 이동할 때는 철저히 가짜 신분을 이용해서 보안을 유지했습니다. 스타크의 성격과 행동 패턴을 파악하기 위해 위장 신분으로 그에게 접근하는 제로.
What are you doing over there, if you don't mind my asking? About a level 8?
What?
Are you doing about an 8?
Oh, 7.
7? It's funny. Name's Carmine. Nick Carmine.
Greg Stark.
Real pleasure to make your acquaintance, Stark.
Likewise.
스타크는 계속 접근하는 제로를 기억하지 못하고 또 동성명을 합니다.
Nick Carmine. How about 9 o'clock?
스타크와 별개로 마사지가 마음에 들어서 예약을 잡을 때 글로리아 설리번과 만나게 됩니다.
Are you a paramedic?
Yes. How did you know that?
I'm very intuitive.
Hello, Steve Arlo.
How was your trip?
fine.
Good. All right, I just love Stark at the gym. Some major revelations. Guy's a mess. Somebody's holding something really serious over his head, and I don't think it has anything to do with money. He doesn't move like a white-collar criminal. I get on the treadmill next to his, and I get my machine going at his exact pace. He says level 7, level 5.
스타크에게 말을 걸면서 그의 행동, 표정, 심리 등 다양하게 관찰한 결과를 공유합니다.
As soon as I talk to him, he runs the other way. It's conditioning, though, a reflex. He obviously didn't think to connect me to the blackmail business at all. If he had suspected me, he would have remembered my name, which he didn't. Oh, I found an old email message from Clearburg. Kind of cryptic. Note said, thorough check finds no boxer with a name KV. KV are obviously initials. We have to figure out what they stand for.
Right, whatever. Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Why are we talking on the phone?
I need you to go back to LA and get in the computer and get some things. And while you're there, I need you to break into Clearburg's computer and pull anything pertinent. And I'll meet you at the motel tonight when you get back.
Wait a minute, are you telling me that instead of calling me, you had me fly up here so you could tell me to go straight back to the computer and then fly back again tonight?
There's no reason to risk the long-distance lines. Transaction instructions for this Monday night. $100,000 cash transported in a discreet black leather bag that you shall provide for yourself. Course is as follows. Number 1, at 5:30 p.m., be at the intersection of Powell and Green in your Bentley with the cash. 2, when the clock in your car reads 5:34, begin driving northbound of Powell. 3, pager will go off displaying 6 digits. When your vehicle's odometer reads the same overall mileage, pull over and park. ASAP. Number 4, funds in hand, walk to the nearest bus stop, same side of the street. 5, pager will deliver a 3-digit number. Get off the bus at the next stop, cross the street, walk to the corresponding street address. Enter first possible men's room. Go to the toilet stall furthest from the door. Find plastic bag. Transfer cash into bag. Replace in tank. Walk outside and trip the nearest fire alarm. Then leave immediately.
Okay, folks, that's the fire alarm. Everybody has to get out of the building right now.
Please not run!
To the nearest
그때 헬스장에서 만났던 글로리아가 나타나고 그녀가 남자 화장실로 들어가는데 협박범의 정체가 드러나는 순간입니다.
Gloria Sullivan.
Oh, you are alone? Yeah, that other guy left this for you, that...
I can't possibly overstate the importance of good research. Everyone goes through life dropping crumbs. But research is an art, not a science.
범인은 글로리아. 이제 그녀와 스타크의 숨은 연결고리를 찾아야 합니다.
For every event, there is a cause and effect. For every crime, a motive. And for every motive, a passion. The art of research is the ability to look at the details and see the passion.
이제 글로리아를 미행하고 그녀의 일상을 조사하기 시작합니다.
Hey.
Hey.
Excuse me. Okay, so, you have to tell me now. Yesterday, how could you tell that I was a paramedic?
I could smell it.
What do you mean?
I can smell iodine. That's a very specific scent that's unique largely to ambulances and hospitals. And I could see that your hair had been wet but dried naturally. But since I could smell the iodine, I knew that you hadn't gone home and bathed or scrubbed down since your last shift. And then I assumed that you had worked the night before when it was raining. And
Well, you're right about each part. What about you? Do you live around here?
I'm only here for a couple of days on business.
So you're an accountant?
가짜 신분인 닉 카마이는 회계사로 위장한 가상의 인물입니다.
Nick.
I know. Nick Carmine.
제로와 마찬가지로 글로리아도 프런트 직원에게 이름을 들었죠.
What did I tell you about these curtains? And these over here?
So, I went back to LA and got that stuff that you sent me to get. But since you then went back to LA yourself, probably don't need it anymore.
Did you see that poem that Stark wrote in college? An ode to Clarissa. How do you write a poem about a woman named Clarissa and never have the name in the poem?
Anyway, I did that phone book database cross-reference thing you asked for, and there are 1,800 men in Oregon with the initials KV and about 1 million in the United States that are listed.
I found the blackmailer.
You did?
Yeah. Her name is Gloria Sullivan.
And how do you know it's her?
I watched her walk into the bathroom and get the money.
So, well, what's her deal?
She's a model citizen. She's a college graduate. She's a good paramedic. She volunteers at a hospital for the elderly. She has no criminal record. I mean, she's very even-tempered. I keep looking for that safe deposit box. And then get Stark out of the office. Make plans for him to pay you at 5 o'clock tonight.
알로가 스타크를 밖으로 불러내서 협박범의 지시사항대로 움직이게 합니다.
Is this your kid?
Nope. Just a rental.
Does he know who's doing this to me?
Can't tell you anything yet.
Nothing.
Too soon. Could interfere with the investigation. What's in the safe deposit box and where is it?
I told you. That is not pertinent to his task.
제로는 스타크가 사무실에서 자리를 비웠을 때 자신들에게 전달하지 않은 정보를 조사합니다.
Now, a few words on looking for things. When you go looking for something specific, your chances of finding it are very bad. Because of all the things in the world, you're only looking for one of them. When you go looking for anything at all, your chances of finding it are very good. Because of all the things in the world, and the most important rule, often the thing you're looking for is right in front of your nose.
제로는 사람들의 심리 및 행동을 꿰뚫어 볼 수 있었죠.
So, did you find anything useful?
Gold mine. First of all, I got a full name on that boxer that Clearberg couldn't find. Cragen Vincent, KV. It was on a letter from our blackmailer to our blackmailee.
He said he gave us all the letters.
He didn't give us that one. Mr. Stark apparently doesn't want me to know about Cragen Vincent. So we'll have to figure out who he is and where.
Okay, Cragen Vincent.
I did find one other thing of interest, though.
Holy shit, those are the keys. And this is the safe deposit box key. Where'd you find them?
They were in the sofa under the cushion.
What?
They were stuck in the couch.
What do you make of this?
열쇠를 협박범이 가지고 있지 않은 상황에서도 협박할 수 있었던 건 결국 금고를 열어보지 않고서도 내용물을 미리 알고 있었다고 밖에 생각할 수 없었죠.
Hey,
Hi. Is there any way I can get you to look over my tax returns? What is the corrodium-3 deduction?
The corrodium-3 deduction. That's a very good question because The corrodium-3 deduction is an incentive used by large manufacturers who are able to moderate their use of class 3 decay toxins such as corrodium and
아무 말이나 내뱉고 보는 죄로 가짜 신분인 회계사 일은 잘 알지 못했습니다.
How's it going over there?
Just another minute, I'm rechecking my math. You really ought to try to keep all your receipts for everything.
I know, I never remember that.
I try to keep all my receipts, and it's just a matter of habit now.
I can't thank you enough. You really helped me out there. Let me make you dinner. Just gonna hop in the shower real quick, then I'll make us some food.
그녀의 집을 조사할 수 있는 절호의 기회가 찾아왔죠. 사진 속 인물은 크레건 빈센트, 글로리아와 깊은 관계가 있다는 걸 알게 된 죄로
You're taking her to dinner.
What was I gonna say? No? You got anything more on Craig and Vincent?
Yeah, there's a Craig and Vincent serving time at the state penitentiary, a life sentence. Murder 1 in 1972, single count. And guess what the victim's name is?
Let me guess.
No, I don't mean really guess. There's no way you could actually guess.
Clarissa.
Yeah, Clarissa Devereaux.
Of Plummeting Birds fame.
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Seems very likely.
2 shots, one to the head, one to the torso, down she goes, execution style, in her motel room.
Sounds professional.
Yeah, except he made a complete mess. Ton of evidence, left prints on everything. I got copies of the crime scene photos.
And Vincent's still in jail.
No, he must have some serious health condition because he was moved for medical reasons a couple of years ago.
What?
글로리아가 자주 방문하던 노인복지시설, 그곳에서 그녀와 크레건이 같이 있는 장면을 보게 됩니다.
Cragen is her father. She was raised by his sister because he was in prison. She blamed Stark for ruining her father's life. Stark hired Vincent to kill Clarissa for some reason. Vincent got caught, spent his life in prison. Now he's dying this slow, painful death. She's watched her father's life drip away, and she's getting even. She has something, some evidence or something that ties Stark to the murder.
이제 의뢰와는 관계없이 스타크가 숨기고 있는 비밀에 대해서 알아내려 하는 죄로 그 길로 크레건 빈센트가 저질렀던 살인 현장으로 오는 두 사람.
Yeah?
Which means that bed then was longer than this bed now.
So sometime in the last 30 years, somebody must have replaced the bed.
So, Cragen bursts into the room. The body was found face up, so she must have been facing him, which means that she was probably standing pretty close to where you're standing right now. Right away, or she could scream, pow, pow, she's down, she's dead, it's over. The only question is, once she was dead, why didn't he get the hell out of there? Instead, he proceeds to touch the dresser, the sink, the doorknob, and the nightstand.
풀리지 않는 수수께끼, 스타크의 살인 청부 동기와 빈센트가 흔적을 잔뜩 남긴 이유, 그중 첫 번째를 알아보러 갑니다.
Question.
Oh, God. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
No, I need to get in touch with you right away.
What do you need?
Why did you kill Clarissa?
I met her my sophomore year. I was 19. And she was 25, I think.
You know, you can just skip right to the part where you decide to kill her.
클라리사와 하룻밤을 보낸 뒤 스타크는 그녀에게 강박적으로 집착을 했고 그녀는 떠나버렸죠. 지금의 아내를 만나 결혼했고 클라리사는 점차 잊어간 스타크. 그러던 어느 날
The letter was it was a threatening letter.
What did the letter say?
She was accusing me.
Rape.
사실은 합의 없는 성관계를 저지른 스타크.
No, she wanted to ruin my life. My whole future flashed before my eyes.
You hired Craig and Vincent What's in the safe deposit box?
A tape. A tape he made of our meeting. Audio tape.
Well, why didn't you just destroy it years ago?
Because I don't know where it is. Well, about a week after he gets caught, a man shows up at my house in the middle of the night and said if I refused, he would turn the tape over to the police. Said at the end of 25 years, when Cragen got out, or if he should die, I would be given the location of the box.
그리고 마지막으로 협박범의 요구를 들어주러 온 스타크.
Get on the corresponding bus and take it to the end of the line. Find the nearby bank of outhouses. In center unit, find pair of blue plastic garbage bags. Make your deposit as usual. When you have done this, get back on the bus. Do not hesitate. Do not deviate from the designated course.
하지만 이제 범인의 지시대로 움직이지 않고 찾아 나서는 스타크. 제로는 글로리아를 미행해서 그녀의 위치를 파악한 후 스타크를 이 장소로 부릅니다.
Desperation.
이 장소에 협박범이 있을 것이라고 스타크를 불러냈지만 그는 범인의 얼굴을 모르죠. 순간적으로 글로리아의 얼굴에서 클라리스의 젊은 시절 얼굴을 떠올리고 심적으로 궁지에 몰려있던 스타크는 강한 충격에 쓰러지고 맙니다.
Call 911. Hurry up.
All right.
자신의 복수의 대상이었던 스타크. 그러나 본성인 건지 직업적 사명인 건지 그를 살리기 위해 애를 씁니다.
Are you okay?
그 장면을 보고 있던 제로는 한 가지 가설을 세워봅니다. 그리고 그 가설을 바탕으로 생각이 꼬리를 물다 순간적으로 대여금고의 명의자 이름이 떠오르죠.
What's the name on that box, sir?
Name is Stark. Gloria Stark.
According to our records, nobody's been to that box for more than 20 years.
She lost the key. Her father had it.
반전으로 글로리아의 친부는 스타크였습니다. 그녀의 집을 찾아온 제로. 그러나 그녀는 이미 떠난 뒤였고 그때 전화가 걸려옵니다.
I'm about to get on a plane and be gone forever.
What if I come find you?
You're so sure that you could?
Thai Air, Flight 214, direct to Bangkok. Departs in half an hour. You know, he doesn't know about you.
스타크는 클라리스에게 자신의 자식이 있을 줄은 꿈에도 몰랐습니다.
She never told him. She wanted him to deny that he'd ever even touched her, and then at the last minute, surprise, look who's a daddy.
Yeah. And a rapist and a murderer. He hires Cragen Vincent. Cragen decides to hit her in her motel room late at night. He goes in the room, shoots her twice, but what he doesn't realize is that you, less than a year old, are in the room. He doesn't see it first because you're in a crawl space that she's made for you by pulling the corner of the bed closer to the wall. And even with the silencer on the gun, everything happening so quickly, you start crying. He's got to do something. You're screaming your lungs out now. And once he's got the baby, it's a done deal. There he is, holding the infant. That's when he decides.
스타크가 아이의 존재를 못 알아차리게 아기의 흔적을 지우고 자신의 흔적을 방 안에 잔뜩 남기고 경찰에 잡혀간 빈센트.
He's got to get you to his sister. You grow up thinking Vincent is your father, and that you're being raised by your aunt and your uncle. Then Vincent comes clean.
He told me what happened, but he would never tell me who it was. And then about a year ago, I figured that out. Mr. Stark.
So then you start writing letters. Stark pays, and the rest is history.
He got the whole thing. You win. Are you gonna come looking for me? Or are you gonna tell him about me so he can have somebody come kill me? Because he will, you know.
There's a man sitting on a bench behind you.
Oh, God.
It's okay. Inside are some fake identification and some plane tickets. First to Ecuador and then wherever you want.
그녀에게 호감을 느낀 제로는 처음으로 자신의 원칙을 깨고 사건에 감정을 집어넣습니다.
Thank you. Daryl Zero.
놀랍게도 베일에 쌓여있던 자신의 본명을 글로리아가 알고 있었죠.
So ends my account of the case that I have named the case of the man who got so stressed out over his lost keys that he eventually had a heart attack and it turned out they were in the sofa all along.
사건을 해결했다기엔 애매한 부분이 있던 제로는 성금과 잃어버린 열쇠, 그의 치부인 테이프를 스타크에게 넘겨줬습니다. 성금과 테이프를 찾은 스타크는 글로리아를 추적하지 않을 것이라는 감정적 배려가 들어간 것이었죠. 어떤 질문은 답을 얻어야 하지만 어떤 질문은 영원히 괴롭히도록 남겨주는 제로만의 방식이었습니다. 마음에 걸리는 찜찜함 정도는 남겨둬도 괜찮다고 생각한 것이었죠. 지금까지 영화 제로 이펙트였습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.